Welcome, friends, to another episode of You're on the Hook. Today's guest will be Richard Shafter of BountyFishing.com. Welcome, Richard. Thanks very much for joining us.
Hey, thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome. I just want to talk this morning, Richard, a little bit about bounty fishing for those of us that don't know what bounty fishing is. What is the website all about, and what is the concept of bounty fishing?
Bounty's really about connecting the real true angler, the regular guy who's just very passionate about fishing. It's just a place for him to share um, his stories, his pictures, and a place for him to compete and really add a little bit more excitement on any given day.
Hmm.
Uh, Very easily by doing basically everything he's already doing.
Right.
Uh, Fishing, taking pictures of his catch, and really seeing how he measures up against his friends and anyone, throughout North America.
Hmm.
Um, and there's always a little cash on the line, so it's a little more exciting.
Hmm. So basically, what you're saying, Richard, is you don't have to be a tournament angler to sign up for bounty fishing and compete. What you just said is basically the average fisherman that's already fishing in their home local waters can sign up for your site and compete in a tournament style fishing environment.
Absolutely, and they can do it on their own time.
Hmm.
They don't have to travel great distances. The entry fees are very small,
Hmm.
as little as $7, and you've just turned your average day into a tournament.
Wow,
Uh,
that's awesome. So I heard you mention, length versus weight. Like a lot of tournament fishing people, they automatically think, they're looking at bass fishing tournaments and all kinds of tournaments on the websites and on TV, and they're seeing these guys come in and they weigh in, right? Your site's a little bit different. Explain what that's how that process works.
Well, the truth is, you know, most people are accustomed to weight,
Mm-hmm.
but if you ever hear about a guy who caught a big fish, he never goes, "I caught this big fish," and
Mm-hmm.
like this. He's always holding
Yes.
it hands out to show the length.
Right.
Um, there's a lot of advantages to measuring fish by length as
Mm-hmm.
opposed to weight.
Mm-hmm.
Bounty's instant catch and release, so you catch your fish, two quick pictures, one
Yep.
next to a ruler,
Mm-hmm.
fish is right back. Ironically, the IGFA just announced, I believe last week, that
Mm-hmm.
they've added a category for length for largemouth bass. So the IGFA is now going to validate world records by length as well, from what I understand.
Yep.
There's an article that just came out.
Yep.
Laying a fish flat as opposed to hanging it off a scale
Mm-hmm.
is um, there's really no requirement for live wells anymore
Mm-hmm.
because you can, literally within less than a minute have your fish out of the water. Pictures are taken, fish is released.
Right.
So we're thrilled to be very green,
Mm.
and we feel that this is the way of the future.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that too, Richard. It's, you get your fish out of the water, you minimize the time the fish is out of the water. You probably chances are you're fishing with a buddy anyway, so you're getting him to take the pictures for you. You hold your fish up, you get the picture of the fish with angler, then you put the fish down on a flat surface, you get the fish with ruler, and there you have your requirements for the entry for your tournament, right? So,
Yeah,
it's
absolutely. Yeah, you have the hero shot, which is the fish with, sorry, the angler with fish, fish with
hmm.
angler,
Hmm.
hero shot. And, fishermen will put their ruler out in the boat prior to catching the fish. So the fish
Yeah,
just has to be put down. It takes a second for the second image.
sure. So that's very cool. I like the fact that you guys are very proactive with catch and release angling. It also tells me that you're not promoting anything, like hanging the fish up or anything. There's no misconceptions with how you're promoting your tournaments. It's very proactive. It's fish friendly. Like you said, it's very green, and I think that's the way people are fishing these days anyway. Like they don't. I personally, I don't eat fish. I catch my fish. I do it for the sport. I obviously get the hero shot because I want to brag to my friends, right? and that's part of being a member of Bounty Fishing. It's like, you get the chance to brag to your friends, and you get to do it online too. So, and not only that, you get to win money doing it. So that's the really cool part of the whole thing.